So I also thought it would be cool to add on to this grocery haul a few things that I already have in my pantry that, one, are good and I would recommend, and two, not so good and do not even try it. Okay, so starting with the first one here. So most of the Kinder's brand stuff is pretty clean. This is a marinade. It does have like caramel color, whatever that is, and then it has olive oil in it. It does have soybeans because it has soy sauce in it, so it's kind of like mediocre on the potentially inflammatory scale. It's definitely not the worst. I don't personally notice a difference with it. They also make a teriyaki one, which is even cleaner, so that's that. Might think, oh, let me get some nuts to snack on. So this was kind of nice to throw in a salad, like in a Mexican bowl. However, the ingredients on it, not as optimal as you would hope. You can see it does have sunflower oil in it, which again that's kind of like our cutoff. But it also does have vegetable oil, which is almond, canola, safflower, and or other sunflower oil in it. It is the last ingredient, so there's not as much in there. So I'd say leave it up to you, but definitely make sure you're reading your ingredients when you think you're getting just nuts. Like me, you have a little bit of a kid appetite from time to time. So these fruit rolls, bear fruit rolls, I got them. They probably got about half eaten. Actually, I haven't had them in quite some time because this box is expired, but the ingredients on it are relatively decent. Apples, pears, strawberries, black carrot extract. So this is one I would say you just have to kind of try and see what you like. It wasn't bad, but obviously I didn't think it was amazing because I only ate about half of it before it expired. You guys heard me talk about Tone It Up protein. I actually do really like the protein, I found out, so I thought I would try these cookies. And the ingredients on them are not bad. The macros are pretty good. However, they taste terrible. I would not recommend these. I'm going to take them to work, and hopefully somebody else with more diverse taste buds will eat them and enjoy them, because I did not. So split nutrition, this can be one that can be a little bit tricky to find. They come in all different kinds of nut butters, different types of jelly. This is not something that you should be consuming every day, but if you're in a pinch, you're on the run, these are okay to have from time to time. I think I got like one out of this box. It's been in the pantry for a little minute because, again, you don't want to consume it regularly. However, in a pinch, it's better than some other options, so I do keep them on hand. On to something crisp, Crunch Master. These are actually really good, especially if you want to have it with like chicken salad or any kind of dip or anything like that. They have relatively minimal ingredients: brown rice flour, sesame seeds. It does have safflower oil in it, but in small amounts. I don't really notice the difference with it being inflammatory or not. And then there is your macro cut on it. So I would recommend these. These I think are the mini ones. But yeah, they're nice little crunch to have and a little use for like dips and things like that. Simple Mills, another clean brand. These are made from almond flour. You can see the ingredients list there. Very, very minimally processed. Pretty good. Not as huge of a fan of the almond flour. It just tasted a little flat to me, but I probably would have preferred the Crunch Master, but these are okay too. I'm not knocking on them. They're in my pantry for a reason. Yuha Nut Mix. Now, so far I've only found this at Publix, so if you go to Publix, stock up on these, but they're really, really nice. It's a little crunchy. It does have just a teeny bit of canola oil in it, but these, y'all, are so good, and especially on like a low carb day. It's got 11 grams of fat, only 11 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. These are a nice snack. They sell just the peas as well. This is a nut mix one, so the macro split on it is just a little bit different. If you're like me, sometimes if you're having soup or something like that, you want like some crackers or some kind of bread with them. So these are water crackers. I actually got these at Ingles, but they're made with sunflower oil. When I can find the ingredients, there we go. You know, it does have some sunflower in it, so it's not gluten-free, but it's made with high oleic sunflower oil, which is even one of the better sunflower oils that you can get. So if you really needed to have something, or you were taking it to a party, needed something for a dip, these would totally be something I'd feel comfortable having. Looking for some decent trail mix. This is the Power Up Kids Very Berry version. I got this one because it has it has 9 total sugars, but only 4 added sugars. So it was one of the ones that had less added sugars than the other. Has sunflower oil in it, sunflower. That's basically the first thing I looked for. And then you get your dry berries and everything else. So this is a good version to keep in the car, keep on handy, keep to throw in your bag. They have some other ones too that are geared a little bit more towards adults, but they actually typically have more added sugars in them. So that's why I get the kids version. Minute rice, brown and wild rice, really any of the minute rices. These are individual serve cups. pop them in the freezer. They're done. They're already portioned for you, which is really nice. And the ingredients on it are relatively clean: water, brown rice, wild rice, sunflower oil, sea salt, and then sunflower lecithin. That's the way that it uses its preservative. This is a fried rice version. This is Thai Kitchen. This one, again, is kind of mediocre. Like, the ingredients on it are okay, but they're not 100%. So we got long grain rice, carrot, green peas, sweet corn, soy sauce, powder. That's kind of where the yucky part comes in. Ginger, yeast extract, garlic, iodized salt, spice, and acetic acid. So not the best, but not the worst, and definitely okay to have from time to time. Plus, it's already made, ready to pop in the microwave and go. Like pork rinds, real great one to go to here if you like pork rinds, especially on a low carb day. Pork skins, pork fat, black pepper, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder. So just pork skins and flavoring. Less than a gram carb, 9 grams protein, 4.5 grams of fat per serving, 5 servings in a bag. Honestly, I'd probably sit there and eat the whole thing, but that's okay on low carb day because it can help. So there you go. And that I would not recommend. First of all, they don't taste anything like a churro. Second of all, they're really, really super, super dense, and they get stuck to your teeth. Like, you're going to have to go to the dentist if you get this thing because it's going to come out. I mean, the ingredients in it are okay. Maybe you like it, but I did not enjoy it at all. It was way too sticky, and there are just better options out there. I think last thing I have to show you guys that I haven't showed you already are something I can only get at Publix. I think Whole Foods sells them too, but there's not a Whole Foods near me. And that are these Alyssa's vegan cookies. Now, they are a little bit pricey. I think you get like 8 to 12 cookies in a container. It's not a whole bunch, but look at these ingredients: gluten-free, whole grain oats, ground whole oats, oat bran, chicory root fiber, dried fruits, coconut dates, yada yada yada. I don't know. I think they're great. My husband says that they smell like feet, but that's okay. That keeps him from eating them. But you can see for 2 cookies is only 90 calories. You have 3 grams of fat, 14 grams of carb. Guys, you get 10 grams of fiber with that. Wonderful little treat for a low carb day. And then it does have 4 grams of protein. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's in the pantry. And I'll keep you guys up to date on my shopping trips. Catch you later.